The man whose death set America on the path to full-scale war in Vietnam wasn't a soldier or a general. He was a politician. And the Americans who helped remove him from power had no idea what they were unleashing when they looked the other way. Ngo Diem was the first president of South Vietnam, a Catholic Mandarin in a predominantly Buddhist country, installed with American backing in 1955 and sustained by American support through the late 1950s and early 1960s as the cornerstone of American strategy to prevent communist consolidation of the entire Vietnamese peninsula following the French withdrawal. By 1963, the relationship had deteriorated severely. Diem's government had responded to Buddhist protests with violent crackdowns that generated international outrage, including the self-immolation of Tish Quang Duc that had shocked the world. American officials in Washington and Saigon were increasingly convinced that Diem had become a political liability whose domestic unpopularity was undermining the very counterinsurgency effort his government was supposed to be leading. American officials, including Ambassador Henry Cabot Lodge, communicated to South Vietnamese military officers plotting against Diem that the United States would not intervene to protect him if a coup occurred, a green light whose precise meaning and authorization remained disputed within the Kennedy administration, even as it was being delivered. The coup happened on November 1, 1963. Diem and his brother were captured and then murdered in the back of an armored personnel carrier, an outcome American officials later claimed they had not anticipated or sanctioned. President Kennedy reportedly was visibly shaken when he received the news. 3 weeks later, Kennedy himself was assassinated in Dallas. Lyndon Johnson inherited a South Vietnam in political chaos, a consequence of the coup America had facilitated, and a war that would consume his presidency, his legacy, and 58,000 American lives in the years that followed. Did you know American officials effectively authorized the coup that killed Diem just weeks before Kennedy's own assassination? Tell me in the comments, and follow for more hidden origins of this war.